Alright, jumping into a brand new tournament. We are fighting for intensive training receive. So going in, we are taking on the Guado Glories, goers versus beasts. So we can see how this goes. Hopefully it goes well. I don't know, we won last time, but question is, can we do it again? I think, in theory, we should be getting better every single time, every single training, and then we should be essentially unstoppable. But that's not always how it works. Glories could upset. We'll just have to see. One thing is for certain, Goer's not winning this one. 1-4 for them, so I mean, good try, I guess, but there was just no way. So I'm just going to overhead, no pressure. So we don't want to apply pressure because it makes us too good, to be completely honest. And I'd like to give the Glories a chance. And even with that, they're down a point already. Oh, maybe. We even got Riku in the goal, who's not the best goalie, but still a 2-0. I really do think it's the long feed. The fact that they pass to their backline to get tackled to give us the ball, like it's just a catastrophe every single time they do it. It is not a good idea in the slightest. There it is, 2-0. I feel like we don't get good visual games against the Albed Sykes. Like, we never face them in visual. So that's why I did overhead in the first round. And we're actually going to do visual against the Sykes now. I should mention, Naida going to be the recipient of this prize. I believe that makes sense. If we get it right, we can still lose. Like, 100%. We shouldn't count our chickens before they're hatched. Looks like the Beasts win, which is not at all, you know, surprising. I mean, come on. It was a guarantee, essentially. Can that Mep tackle through? Mep push forward. Wakeham, of course, challenges a little bit, but unable to touch. Judah, no luck either. Pass back to Duran. Mep's kind of a monster. I think he has every single intensive training, with the exception of block, if I'm not mistaken. And look at his stats on the right here. That means he gets 99 of every field stat, essentially. And then decent range and receive. I mean, that's so good. It's insane. Gonna have Keppel pass to Blappa, but unfortunately for them, Svanda able to actually get that block. And now she is gonna be pushing forward. The Barrack clone Keppel. Able to tackle though, able to steal, not able to retain. Svanda a little bit too much for him to handle. There's so much back and forth, it's crazy. Who knows who's going to win at this point? During challenges. And there it is. Keppel able to actually avoid a hit there. Unfortunately, Zalit's able to steal and pass to Duran. So Albed Sykes have not been able to really make an offensive attempt. And I would argue we haven't either, though. No one's gotten an attempted goal off. You're going to have Duran challenge. Just constantly back and forth. It's interesting. Going to have Duran pass to Naida. And Wakeham intercepts. Passes to Blappa. Sets up Eager for the overhead volley. Now they're playing the post play. Unfortunately, never even gets to Riku. Zalit able to get that interception. 2 minutes in, no one scored. This is probably the point to actually do a pressure play, but I just don't want to do it. You know what I mean? I want to give him the chance. Pass back to Duran, which is very, very poor, but you know, what are we going to do? And then Keppel gets the ball. That's the thing. We just know those passes are bad. Like, we see them try to pass back to Duran. It's like, don't do this, man. Don't. It's not worth it. Barrack challenges. Duran does dodge. And Duran passes to Naida. Might as well have been a pass to Wakeham, though, let's be honest. That was, like, right to her. You are going to have Duran claim the ball after the fumble. So, I mean, that's good, right? We're momentarily, like moments away from a goal, in theory. Question is, might be a setup and overhead. There it is. Overhead volley from Naida. Oh, but Nimruk with the block. Absolutely massive play from Nimruk. Good stuff. Gonna have Lake Yam pressured. Lake Yam, oh, dude, she gets kicked. That was brutal. And Duran with the ball. 3 minutes, 25 seconds in. No one scored. Pass back to Zalats. Feels like we're gonna set up for the loss here. Love that. It just feels like the Albed are gonna tackle through, steal it, and then score. That's how I really feel about the Zalats pass. Looks like he's able to push. I mean, this is... let's be honest. This is silly, right? How is this working? And why is he all the way up here? He's a defender. They just decided that Duran's not good enough, so now it's time for Naida. Or time for Zalats. But the MEP attempt... No, Nimruk blocks the MEP. MEP has 99 shoot. How in the world did he miss? That is crazy, dude. This might be an OT. This is not what I expected. Honestly, I fully expected to just crush the Albed Sykes, but they're really putting up a fight. Good for them. Zalats does pass to Duran. Duran dodges. Like Yam challenges. Pass to Naida. 30 seconds left. Unfortunately, Keppel just able to get that steal. Will he survive? He will. Pass to Blappa, pass to Zalats. I mean, it really is a battle of the defenses. You got Keppel on the back line doing whatever he needs to do to keep the, keep the ball away from them. Zalats on our side. It's just back and forth, back and forth. But this could be it. Oh, but Keppel, he Rockstar again. He gets the tackle. He ensures the overtime happens, and then they're back on the offense, or ideally on the offense. Depends on what Keppel does here. This isn't the Guado Glories. He shouldn't pass it backwards. There it is. I do feel like Keppel's fatigue is high, so I almost wonder if they're running like a pressure or high pressure on their side, which will mean that they just don't last. If they're running high pressure, they're gonna falter eventually. That's how it works. Mep though with the corkscrew shot. This is bad news. Bad news for Nimruk. And just like that, the Sykes could not hold us down. 1-0 final score. What a game. That was crazy. Gonna knock them down to the consolation. I'd almost like to see them face the Beast after a game like that. That was insane. But we are going to jump in, fight for intensive training receive for Naida. So I'm just going to run overhead. I think it makes sense. I think it's a good idea. I don't even know if we win. Always the chance of defeat. But we do strike first. It's crazy that we strike first in this game, and it took us 5 minutes to score on the Albed Sykes. Like, that is an experience that baffles the mind. I will say, I think we have a higher chance of beating the Glories than we do the Beast, though. So I think the Beast could win this. Going down 2 points, though, it's probably GG. Yeah, there's no way. I don't know what they're doing, but whatever they're doing, it's not winning. And there it is. Final score 2-0. Fangs strike first. Dude, this is going to be a clown car, if that's how it's going to work. The Fangs win. What? There's no way. Oh my gosh. So Sykes almost beat us, and then Fangs beat them, and who's the best team? Who even knows? With this, we are going to send Naida away. Perfect. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Until next time.